Hi guys, today we will talk about Ryse 2. Ryse Son of Rome was a game that had a lot of potential but failed to live up to it. When it was released back in 2013, it was meant to be a showcase for the power of the Xbox One. It featured stunning graphics and impressive animations, but it was plagued by repetitive gameplay and a lackluster storyline. Despite these issues, there were still many fans of the game who enjoyed its fast-paced combat and brutal finishers. The game also had a multiplayer mode that allowed players to compete against each other in gladiatorial combat. However, the multiplayer mode was hindered by a lack of content and poor matchmaking. Now, it seems that Crytek is ready to take another swing at the Ryse franchise. According to recent rumors, the developer is working on a sequel to Ryse Son of Rome, and it could be a multi-platform title. Xbox insider Nick Shpeshal Ed Baker claims to have heard about the sequel last July, months before the leaked Crytek documents. He also adds that his source has since reached out again to assure him that the sequel is still in development and very much the real deal. While we don't have any concrete details about the new game, it's exciting to think about the potential improvements that Crytek could make to the franchise. For one, they could focus on creating a more engaging and nuanced storyline. The original game's story was criticized for being generic and uninspired, and Crytek could benefit from hiring some top-tier writers to craft a more compelling narrative. Another area that Crytek could improve upon is the game's multiplayer mode. If the sequel features multiplayer, they could add more modes and options for players to enjoy. They could also work on improving matchmaking and making it easier for players to find matches quickly. But perhaps the most significant area that Crytek could improve upon is the game's combat. While the combat in the original game was fast and frenetic, it lacked depth and variety. Crytek could add more moves and combos to the game, as well as different weapons and playstyles for players to experiment with. Of course, all of this is speculation at this point. We don't have any official announcements from Crytek, and we don't know when the game will be released. However, the fact that there are rumors about a new Ryse game in development is exciting news for fans of the franchise. If Crytek can learn from the mistakes of the first game and deliver a more polished and engaging experience, then Ryse 2 could be a major hit. Overall, the upcoming Ryse 2 game is a mystery at this point, but the rumors surrounding it are certainly intriguing. Whether it will be a success or a failure remains to be seen, but we can only hope that Crytek will deliver a game that lives up to the potential of the franchise. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
You heard what Boudica said. We scout, we set traps, we stay alert. We got reports of Roman activity all over this region. They've lost their general and they're gonna do everything to get him back. If you hear anything, raise the alarm. Any questions?
What time is it?
Shut your all, Keenan. You've got the west path. Check those traps. I want those spikes firing on a hair trigger, okay?
Yes, sir.
Alistair, you stay here with me. Scouts reported a possible Roman detachment in the area. Probably heading for the aqueduct. But they won't make it.
Send him to his little Roman, all by himself. Die, Roman, die!
There must be barbarians all over this region.